Hey, where you get that from, Cole? Where you get that from? I said, where you get that from?
What, the vending machine?
Yeah, where that's at?
I really don't.
Bro, my throat trifling right now. I need something.
Come on. Slide.
I gotta get something to drink real quick. You know? My throat fight.
Where my phone at?
All
Alright.
Give me a Baja Blast, motherfucker. I give you the bread.
Alright.
They won't hear. Hey, don't even go right there. Just go right there.
I'm not going there.
Why?
It's a whole nother one with better shit.
For real?
I need something cold and wet. Oh.
You think they can still hear us?
I don't know. This shit still.
Imagine Gucci was cold. Just talking. Huh? We recording.
I think so.
No, we're not.
You don't gotta worry about no groceries. We can fill up on love alone. That nigga had my arms hard.
I came in at 265 and I'm at 210 now. It's just a stomach, bro. Trying to chop it. Hell yeah, diet.
Still,
It was good seeing you though. They went to the same fucking one I went to. Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, I could get the charger, bro.
Oh, shit.
Famous one day.
You call me the candies up.
I remember that look. He used to like my story on Instagram.
Chill.
Okay. Okay.
We don't got to worry about no more.
He's singing Anthony Hamilton. Is that Anthony Hamilton?
Hell yeah.
That is, huh?
Oh, yeah, cool.
And my dad used to crank that bitch.
Did Kyren Lacy, he really took his life?
Yeah.
That's true. So what? I was like, damn, I was just playing with him in the games. I woke up.
He can trip out. He ain't trip out.
He had the best show. He had the best, yeah. He had the best, yeah. That's why I was like, no way. Never know, man.
You never know.
But that jail shit probably.
Yeah, nigga ready?
Well, let's do it.
Do you want an hour later? If you doing it, let me know. I'm just a stupid perpetrator. I'm leaning there with a mistletoe. I be counting money, but never show. Like a bear without honey, I need some more. When I hop on the beat, I feel magical.
Viewer discretion is advised. We are a whole bunch of young black men trying to get our point across. We do not mean to offend anybody. Y'all have a blessed day.
Take off.
What's good, YouTube? Back to the show, my podcast. Your boy Book.
Mo.
Matt. Oh, Matt. Go.
CBM Shine.
In the building, man. We back. How was y'all's week, man?
Really, man.
It's cool. Spring ball over. Bonnie's getting the rest.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Feel me though.
That's all it is.
How was your non-spring ball week?
Complicated, man. I finished it out strong though.
Semester.
Kinda.
Yo.
Semester is really over. That's hard.
I'm scared as though.
Hell
Work picking up. We get to chill, but then work picking up.
yeah. It ain't even like really work picking up. It's just like studying gotta pick up.
Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm gonna do on these final exams.
Yeah. And these last couple assignments just gotta get done.
What exams y'all like worried about the most of?
Accounting.
Chemistry.
Well, I feel like we're gonna be a lock for psych, bro.
Man, he ain't gonna see this. Man, yeah, no.
Yeah, my code is not, bro. I'm scared as my code.
I'm scared for my bio. That bio worked for me, man. Oh my goodness.
I got some papers though. The Religion of the East, Jim.
I wrote that last year.
Shit.
I can't.
Oh, you can.
You taking why, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
Why?
It's gonna be your paper.
What you I know how to customize.
You gonna customize a 10,000 word paper?
Damn.
Yes.
Who had to write 10,000 words?
I will show you, bro.
Who's that?
My shit was 7,500.
If I ever step 2 feet in class and I'm writing 10,000 words,
Yeah, I don't know about 10,000. 7,500 was pushing it for me.
I'm cool like this. 4,000 really pushing.
That's 7,500, motherfucker. That was so stressful. I was in the library doing goddamn book research. I'm out. I ain't never went in the library and looked through all the bookshelves to find the specific book I needed.
Bro, don't get me started on that.
You talking about like you actually looking for books?
Yeah, I was looking for books in the library. Sat down,
bro.
read.
And the thing is, bro, with the way the book, like the library is set up, they got like numbers and then they got like specific letters you gotta look for. Oh my goodness.
See, y'all in a different part of school. Like, I ain't even caught a whiff of that yet. I don't even know what that look like.
I pray you don't.
Like, for real.
Man,
That
bro.
It's annoying, bro.
Yes. It's annoying. It's terrible.
1,000 words. Are you tripping, man?
Well, only reason I did because my grade was low in his class. Like, for instance, I had like a C in because I kept missing class. He was telling me like, we'll see how you do on the final on the paper. I was like, all right, bet. Greek legend, he brought my grade up to an A. Shout out Swag.
What grade you get on?
100. Yeah, bro.
You got a 7. You got a 70 on that jump. So what was the difference between you and the coach? 3,000 words.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
Honestly,
the difference with him, he used words you don't even think about.
With him, book.
Yes, like when I opened my English paper, I said, "Book, hold on." I'm like, "Book, hold on." I don't even.
his?
My brain can't even go there.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I be chilling like my thing is, if I get it done, that's all that matter, bro.
Yeah.
That's all that matter, man. I get it done.
100 even.
100 even?
100 even for how much? 100 even for what?
What's all this?
You had to like add that to your paper so he know what grade you got because he wouldn't go back in the he couldn't go back in it like after a certain amount of time. And then the actual paper starts after this. Like this is the actual paper.
Man, you got me, man. Listen.
The actual paper itself was like 30 pages.
Dude, got me. I'm sorry.
Straight up.
With me, Cam. But dude got another thing coming.
You got the same teacher?
He got the same teacher.
Because
That's why.
it's all about adding the clogs and the slugs and that bitch. You gotta add.
Just in the slogs.
I mean, it depends on what y'all, because I don't know what y'all learning in the class, y'all. I'm dead serious. Like, the way he teaches completely different. Like, one class could be talking about A, B, and C, and then one class would just be talking about A the entire class.
You don't remember what the fuck you be talking about? He be talking about bull. Like, dudes be talking in that joint. Like, dude, just be talking.
Did y'all learn about love letters yet?
Yeah.
Love letters?
Yeah.
Don't email me no love letter.
What class is this?
It's Religions of the East. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably my favorite class I done took since I've been so
I ain't gonna lie, like,
oh, man.
You tripping.
But his teaching style just made sense. Like, you take notes, you write down what you got from it.
I just took a single note in the gym.
Oh, well, you
You took religion on the West already?
I already took, you talking about
I feel that.
Sakal?
The lady. I had the
Professor
lady.
Sakal? Yeah.
nigga, but class, bro, you had to take notes from day one. You had to take notes.
Yeah. Day one.
What you got from his lecture, and you had to write down specific shit of what he said.
And you had to write down what you got from the lecture, and you got to quote something he said and what it meant.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the topic? What's the topic for the day, man?
Oh my gosh.
That bitch not that bad though.
It's not.
Not took a single note in my class. He just be rambling, bro. I be in that joke job ready to fall asleep, bro. If I don't watch on YouTube, I'm gonna be snoring that shit. You think it's bad, like,
Oh shit, you sitting in the back of his class?
no, I sit in the middle.
I sit in the middle.
Football players in the gym. We get niggas sign me in. Bro.
Let's start with.
We talking about. Y'all start.
Yeah, let's start with that breaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kyren Lacy took his life last night, bro.
Like this. Like I said in one of the first jumps I was ever in, one of the first FVP podcasts I was ever in. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what can end somebody's life and what can help somebody like family. So shit, I ain't gonna lie, killing yourself ain't the easy way out ain't never the right way. But I mean, you know, it's reasons for everything. So I mean, bro had some time coming his way with the whole homicide thing, the little DUI thing, the little driving thing. So I mean, he probably won't nobody ever know the real reason. So
Yeah, don't nobody, like, you always gotta check on your peoples, bro. You never know what people got going on up top, you feel me?
No, like, but
Yeah, smiling on the outside, but he just took somebody's life and he was projected to go to the NFL, you feel me? He could be up in the head.
I couldn't live with that.
exactly. I don't think it was the time.
Easy taking somebody's life, probably.
Because like, since some jail, they might.
These niggas kill themselves because their girlfriend broke up with them.
Yeah, Lil Papa.
That too.
That's his name, right? Lil Papa.
No, still
Nah, I know you talking about. I forget the dude name. It was a younger little rapper who killed himself.
Not Lil Papa. What's his name?
I can't think of his name. You know his name? You know his name, Kevin?
Lil Loaded.
No, I don't. It
Yeah.
might be.
Loaded.
Lil
The
Loaded.
dread.
Yeah.
Lil Loaded. No,
He's still alive?
it's still yeah. Lil Papa now.
Oh yeah.
In it now. Don't speak it up.
Okay, damn right, dog.
I'm tripping.
Shout out Lil
He'll
Pop.
get you through some tough times.
Cut that Lil Papa in the rock or both. My star.
Nigga, listen to that shit. Talking about some movie.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. We don't do promotions, but damn,
This diet.
Scud.
Coach is watching. This diet by how.
Listen,
What you got in the bag, Nines?
Scrape dicks up.
What you got in the bag, Nines?
But
6 piece.
yeah, bro. Come on, what's in my bag, cuz?
The coach called him coming out of McDonald saying, that's the way he got in his bag.
After the weekend.
He said, what you got in the bag, Nines? He said, 6 piece.
He can't handle it down. Hey.
Nah, that McDonald's clutch.
So I got about $10 points.
That shit turned a little something. That shit turned a little something to a lot of something.
You laughing too hard too.
You show McDonald's love, they showing you it right now.
That said he got 10,000 points.
Okay.
You ain't capping. He land McDonald's up at the wrong.
Yeah, but like all jokes aside,
I don't even got the out no more.
because I think like I said, the killing got to him because like it's not just what he did to himself, but he did somebody else's family. And you can't really live with no shit like that, man. That's not.
Yeah, but Henry Rose, didn't he do the same thing?
Yeah, but here
He didn't kill himself. So I think, I mean, it gotta be something.
you gotta think, okay.
There's something deeper than what where this situation was. I think.
Your whole life you've been dreaming about NFL. You've been practicing, you've been working out all this time just to get here. And you finally get there.
What's at the top?
And then you just got it get took away like that.
Yeah, I
Some
think
people can't live with that, bro.
He also somebody said something about the combine. Somebody said something like he couldn't go to the combine or some shit like that.
Can't.
We had a birthday.
Wait, that shit probably different too. Like being like seen different.
You think about Kyren Lacy, you think about him scoring a touchdown, tripping out. He was killed that shit too. And now he gone. He took himself out.
I mean, from the boot,
Yeah. You never
probably got some. It got to be deeper than the situation.
Yeah.
Cause it's no situation that like I don't think it's a situation of him like hurting the people that he hurt. I think it's a situation that led him to speed.
We'll never know that.
More of the story, bro.
People try to paint the picture how they want to paint.
Stop.
Yeah.
Take it serious behind the wheel.
But then I thought they said he was found not guilty.
Nah, he just bailed out.
Oh, I thought he was found not
Yeah, he tried it.
Hey, bro. All jokes aside, bro. Stop playing behind them cars. Behind the wheel, bro. That shit serious, bro. Put your phone down, bro. If you fuck with music, bro, go ahead and have little set songs and shit that you finna play, bro. Don't even play behind the wheel. That shit really gets serious. Really get serious. One wrong turn off the road, and you done caused goddamn a pile up on any intersection.
Bro, Book got the topic. I ain't even really.
Graduated.
Yeah, bro. It ain't never that bad though. Like
Long.
situation.
I think it was 24, bro.
Your situation.
Shit, young as hell.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Played
You
3
gotta
seasons.
make always be worse. No doubt. So somebody going through worse than what you going through, you feel me?
Somebody always want to be what
Sure.
you want to do, bro.
Okay.
I swear, dude. Like you wake up and everybody.
It's not even that, bro.
Wake up and
I feel like if the people that, you feel me, dap them up every day in the locker room or some shit, you feel me, actually was to ask them, like, you feel me,
yeah.
is you good? Cause you never know. He could have been going through some shit, or it could have just been on some, you feel me, like in the moment.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie though.
We don't know right now,
But even though people do sometimes like ask you like, "Are you okay?" and like,
everybody not gonna tell you, yeah.
I'm gonna give you the same now.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I can't even lie, I fall victim to that shit. It's like,
I be like, what is me telling you gonna do to me?
But everybody got somebody though, whether you think so or not. You comfortable telling somebody something.
But you can't say everybody because everybody
Yeah,
got something.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. But
Because everybody, I mean, if we're real, everybody got God. Everybody know they got God. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't there yet.
Not everybody there, bro.
It's hard for super. I ain't gonna lie, because I be falling victim to this too. Like when it comes to like prayer and shit, they're hard at talking and not getting a response. They feel like you being heard.
you gotta be patient, bro. I sing out this song.
I believe in God for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian, but
Yeah.
it be hard to. It's hard to talk and just not hear nothing back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you never know if he actually listen to you right
Especially
there,
if you're
bro.
going through something and you feel like, because you know God's working on His time always. So if you're going through something, you feel like there ain't no results coming the way you want it to come. It's just hard for people to been. So I've been through the worst of the worst. Suicide had never been an option.
nah, no bullshit.
Can't be. Can't be an option. Can't be an option. We got people depending on you.
Suicide is stuff to stay in the bro.
But then again, like he just said, bro. But in that situation, I seen something. They was like, you go from having the whole family on your back, then one fuck up, one mistake, it's over with.
Yeah, bro.
Then the family can't depend on you no more.
And I think, I ain't gonna lie, what Sean was saying, I think him not getting a response and constantly like having to deal with the backlash of his act, like it was like actions they got to him. But like my all-time favorite scripture, Hebrews 11:1, bro. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, conviction of things not seen. When you pray and you got faith, that's what you're hoping for, and then you get the outcome that you got. The convictions of things that you haven't seen. You just gotta let it play out. It's like don't have your faith in the outcome. Have your faith in the person who holds the phone down. And whenever it comes to people having faith in the outcome, it's brainwashing us, bro. And everybody fall victims to it. Everybody. You fall victim to having faith in the outcome. Okay, if I do this might happen. If I do this might happen. Like nobody got faith in the person who actually holds the outcome. So it's just a lot of stuff that. There's a lot of stuff that goes with it. I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes it's selfish, but it's just like sometimes like people just. That's probably
You got to think. When it comes down to it, when you make that decision, you don't think about nobody else but your family.
Yeah.
You don't think about how all the people that's going to affect. Because look, he was going through it. Now his mama going through it.
Yeah.
LSU going through it. His people is going through it. Because I feel like.
But that's different to say when we not in that moment. You feel me?
No, I'm already.
We not. You feel me?
But I feel like, bro.
We not thinking like
You
that.
kill yourself, you leave your family always wondering why. They never gonna have the answer.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just, I mean, we can't say do wrong, even though the politically right answer is he wrong for it, but we can't say that because we don't know what was going on in bro head, what bro was going through, what pushed him over. You feel me? So we can say he wrong, because that's not the right decision to make, but we don't know because we're in his shoes.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm just saying, rest his soul, you feel me? I mean, straight like that.
I don't like. I hate that. Stop it. I hate touchy subjects like that because it's like, damn, it's fucked up because everybody grieving.
And to be because it's like what could have been. Was he talented? That's a talented. Yeah. That was a talented young man. Like.
Nice.
He had it popping in Louisiana.
That's crazy.
Shoot, I want him to come to the Steelers.
What's the next topic, man?
What's it called? Southern University wide receiver Darius Davis caught on camera choking his girl until she was unconscious. Sources say he got a baby.
She brave.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah,
I didn't see the video.
he
Let
gone.
me see that.
You don't see the video.
He gone.
It's crazy.
Bro,
He gone.
you didn't see him.
You say he gone?
You seen her body
Yeah.
go
Ain't no justifying that.
You seen her body go limp.
Yeah, like she ain't unconscious,
Hey,
bro.
what is he, a football player?
Yeah.
He played for Southern.
Like, what you like? I don't know. That's another thing, is like, you don't know what's going on, but at the same time, like, I don't think choking and all that's unnecessary stuff. This
Shit's
shit.
just crazy, bro. You seen that?
Like, you seen her body go limp.
Wait, why is he holding her like that?
And he dragged her.
No bull.
Is she dead?
Nah.
She ain't dead. She just.
She was went unconscious. Yeah.
Like, nah, yeah, bro, you crazy. You
I ain't gonna lie.
loose.
Cause I got a sister, bro.
That is horrible. Horrible. I don't know to that degree, but that's horrible.
Yeah, I forgot we still. Like, come on, cuz. Hey, you can't with us. Yeah, so you gonna have to edit that.
But
I got a sister.
I can't with the visuals, man.
yeah, that I ain't even gonna lie.
That's
We would have went viral.
what always go through my brain, though. Like, I got a sister.
Yeah, we would have went viral. The same night.
Same night, bro.
Same night that video dropped.
I think what throws me off is like people see videos like this and they don't like majority of the time people see videos like this of their neighbors and they know their neighbors well enough to like reach out and don't say shit.
And then
They just
another
post.
thing I don't like, people in the comments saying we don't know the backstory. Ain't no reason.
That ain't no backstory to that.
No reason that justify that, cuz I'm okay. My sister cheated on me, cuz if you choke my sister, can't If you choke my sister out, hey, man, listen, bro.
2 by 2.
Listen,
I got 17 plus 1.
What's that? 2 by 2.
you feel me?
2 by 2. 4 by
Generation
4. Yeah.
Or Generation 5.
I'm a name brand. Mine's a 5. 17 plus 1.
Here you go.
That's 18 reasons
Yeah.
why you shouldn't be here.
All right, come on, cuz. I got a mama, I got a sister.
That shit wild though. Yeah, actually, physically, he picked her up.
Cuz.
Picked her up.
He dogging her like that's like
Her body go limp, and then you drag her to the house.
that's the
Like he picked her up off the step.
UFC jump.
Nigga,
Come on, man.
Nah, not like that. I ain't saying like that. I'm saying like that shit is dead ass wild. Like he need to go sit down for the rest of his life. You did.
What I did, aggravated assault.
I don't know you. You wasted 5 minutes for a
Like
lifetime.
that.
Yes, bro. You wasted 5 minutes for a lifetime. That shit all on. That shit crazy.
That's what they gonna take it to. He a black man.
Yeah, he a black man, and she and she got a baby in her stomach, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough, bro. Like she could have died.
Yeah, bro. Like they don't make it no better
You
than.
don't run a lot.
I think they. I don't know. I think they got him. I don't know, but shit.
But it might be something that happened on her end, though.
They got him.
They got him.
Domestic abuse and battery and first-degree burglary charge.
Got.
Cause burglar, he broke into.
He
God,
broke into. So we know the backstory. He broke the house.
she was cheap. She was cheap.
I don't know. I really want that, but
Drew my sister do these.
It was his last straw. He whooped. Now he in jail for the rest of his life. Nah, he'll probably do 30 to 40.
Regretting his decisions.
Yeah,
$5
he gonna be
minimum.
he gonna be shit facing that
for
motherfucker.
30 years.
He probably will come out. Nah, man.
Nah, chill.
Yeah. You can get him that camera on.
Nah, that shit wild though. I don't respect that type of shit. I don't care how mad a girl mean. Like I get you choked a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
It's sad
I
because
ain't trying to kill nobody.
every situation like that ain't caught on camera.
Yeah,
a fact.
That's the worst part.
Man, I wish my sister, man, that shit got my blood boiling over here. Cause change the topic, cause.
This shit is completely different from the other two. There was a shooting out of Virginia Beach. They said nobody was hit.
What? What's wrong? Oh yeah, I'm a Virginia Beach native, and this is a message to the city. The Oceanfront used to be a place where we used to all go chill. And Mo, he ain't from Virginia Beach, but he from around here though. You feel me? And we go kick it. We in high school. We go kick it at Oceanfront. You feel me? The mall. We go kick it. It's the young that's ruining everything, cuz. Like, come on, bro. First off,
I'm out there straight niggas with shysters.
you feel me?
No bullshit.
Who said last part? Ass whoopers. And y'all need to get y'all. Bro, listen, bro. We can't even kick it at the Oceanfront no more. That ain't like we going to Sandbridge now. That's the bridge.
Buck road.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody in Buck road.
Water. We can't even go kick it at the Oceanfront no more. And it's like, come on, cuz. It's like, bro. First off, you shooting. You just shoot just to shoot. You ain't hitting nobody.
Can barely hold the gun in your hand.
You just shoot just to shoot, just to say you shot, and they caught the dude. Donnie. Look, Donnie. And they caught cuz.
Say he was from Atlanta, right?
I don't care if he was from. I don't care. You shoot just to shoot, cuz. You're not shooting, you ain't hitting nobody.
You shoot and ruin the moment.
God had a hedge of protection over everybody that was out there, thankfully. But you a joke, cuz.
You're shooting to ruin a moment.
People,
Just to end up in
come on,
jail.
cuz. You feel me?
I'm dead ass walking out there, everybody just clutching. For no
Yeah,
reason.
I mean,
But they got something on them. Now it's just like, why is y'all like acting like
Trying to get it on for clout.
it's on off.
pleasure. Pleasure.
Trying to get it on.
Yes.
There you go.
Do anything for clout. Them big ass clown shoes.
Let's talk about grief. Grief. How y'all go about grief?
Grief?
You on my doorstep with this one. Long live Pops.
Oh boys.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro, hey.
That's
Cut.
that's
What you mean?
Yeah.
what is that?
Wait, somebody said. Like some, little cotton candy strips.
Probably canvas.
I mean, little goddamn. Like
Wait, who? Oh, shorty.
the little cotton candy bracelets.
We back.
That's right.
Technical difficulties, guys.
We back.
Yeah, we back.
We
You
back.
know something about grief?
Grief don't never stop, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Like my dog Matt said, grief don't end, it just get easy over time. I feel like grief one of them things, like, shit, it's different for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So with my pops, like, I lost my pops, yeah. But I feel like it made me a better person. Cause where in my situation, I got a mama and I got a sister. So now I'm the only man in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got 2 reasons why to keep going.
Yeah.
I got 2 reasons why to keep pushing, you feel me? So, yeah, you're gonna be sad, yeah, you're gonna be hurt, yeah, you're gonna be heartbroken, because that piece of you gone. But at the end of the day, it's like if you believe in God, you know He in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know whoever your significant other is in a better place. And shit. And you can grieve, I ain't gonna lie, you can grieve somebody that's still living too.
That's a fact.
Grief don't just mean that person gone. Grief, you can grieve somebody that's still living, like, in some people's cases, a father. Your father not in your life, you can grieve that person.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you feel me, or a relationship, or anything like that. So grief just don't mean you grieving because the person passed. You grieving because that person is no longer, you feel me? Shake back, cool. How you feel about grief, guys?
I mean, in the moment, I feel like grief, that shit gonna hurt for sure, but me, I try to use that as motivation, you know?
Yeah.
I try to I remind myself why I'm grieving over those things. Feel me? But I don't dwell over that shit at all no more. Try to, you feel me, take the next step to be like, okay, I just, feel me, either I can shit on that person while I'm grieving over them, you feel me, or I just made my grandma proud, da-da-da, you feel me? Either or, but, you know, grief, that's something you really gotta overcome as time goes. You know, you gotta, I don't know, it's a mental game for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's something like,
How you feel about
Maybe.
it? How you feel about it, Backline?
Well, I ain't never told my story before, but I lost my pops when I was younger as well.
Hell yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I still grieve to this day, but like growing up, I got into it with this program and kids where they came from various different backgrounds and they lost fathers or they lost their homes. And like I got to see what it looked like. Like instead of me going through it, I got to see what it looked like when somebody else was going through it. And one thing that I worked on with them was like turning that pain into passion and was like finding that new why, like what's your new drive or like, cause you can't, like I watch my brother he was a little older than I was when my pops passed and it hurt him more than I did cause he knew him more. And so when I was working with that organization and they taught me turning that pain into passion, it was just like, I don't know, just figuring out new whys and figuring out how to prevail even when that person's not there no more. Cause my pops was everything. Like he had us living in mansions and all type of stuff. And when that was gone, we went broke. Our world crumbled. So to get to where we are now today, and it's just like the longer you grieve and you let it beat on you, you're not gonna get nowhere. Life don't stop.
Yeah.
Cause you want to. So I think it's just important to like really like
So you gotta.
So you gotta step into the mirror and say I. You gotta look in the mirror and say I. What can I do? Everything starts with I. Nobody else. Well, ain't nobody else coming to save you when that grief turn on. So like, face our problems. Face that shit.
Another thing, bro. God ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle.
No cap.
So like, God gives tougher battles to a stronger soldiers. I live by that quote. Ever since my pops was gone, I live by that quote. God give his toughest battles to a stronger soldier. So shit, like, I feel like if you go on about your life like, all right, I gotta do this for this person. Pops gone, yeah, all right, so now I gotta, you feel me? All the things me and my pops talked about, college football. I play college football now. You feel me? Being there for my mom and my sister. I'm there for them now. They ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like grief. I feel like grief can either make it like grief. There's two ways of handling grief: the right way or the wrong way. You either go down the right path or the wrong path. So people that derailed in life because of grief, turned to the streets, crashed out. You feel me?
Another thing is, bro, when my grandma passed away, Luke told me, she was like, Mo, like, you gotta find your angel now. You know what I mean? Like, I talked to God a lot when she passed away, but it's just like, is my grandma still with me? You feel me? I know she up there looking over me now. You feel me? But don't let, yeah, they gone, but don't let go all the way. You feel me? Like, they still gonna be with you if you feel
They
me?
going physically.
Yeah. No bullshit, but her spirit with me, always.
Feel about that shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a little minute to like understand how important grief is. You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandpa, I remember like I had a huge support system when he was in the hospital, like hospital to hospital, nursing homes, like he jumping all across the board. They trying to figure out what's wrong with it, trying to help him out. And like everybody was trying to be there for me, telling me it's okay, telling me it's this, telling me it's that. And I was just so pessimistic about the whole situation. Like, I was just telling people like, you know, God already made his choice, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see how weak he was, how he was giving up day by day. He was just weak, he was hurting, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time where we got him from dialysis, I had to carry him up the steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit really took a toll on me because, like, my grandfather was the strongest man I knew. Like, me and my pops, we never really, like, saw eye to eye growing up. So, when I was around my grandfather, that was the strongest man I knew. He taught me everything. I'm talking about from football to fixing stuff to cooking, making people laugh. Like, he was my rock. You know what I'm saying? And when he left, like, we went to his wake and everything. I ain't cried. I didn't do none of that because like I just didn't know how important grief was. You know what I'm saying? And then like it finally hit me. I think the one thing that I was scared to do when it came to his passing was change. You know what I'm saying? Being able to let go of what was and step into what is. And when it came down to it, football season started, and I was just listening to like my music and stuff. And I remember listening to I'm a Man by 50 Cent. And he just like just listening to that song, I'm thinking about my grandfather. I was like, damn, like, this shit deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit needed to happen. It had to happen. It had to go that way. Because, like I said before, my grandfather was my everything. Like, Poppy really, he took me through some tough times. I mean, it was a lot of times where, you know, he held me accountable, and a lot of times where he met me in the middle with shit. But at the end of the day, like, grief is definitely important, bro, because if you don't take that time to actually grieve over the person and like understand how you hurt and how you feel about certain stuff, like, that shit gonna eat you up, bro.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all believe in like reincarnation or like spirits being reincarnated in different things? You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's one of those.
Really looked into that.
I think I believe into it. I feel like I get little signs of different things in my grand. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me know she's still with her.
Man, it's one of those things like
Butterflies or
You feel me? Yeah.
that's one of those things I had to really believe it to see it. Like I don't really get no signs that like no like reincarnation signs that my father is still around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get that. But with me it's just more so like I don't know. not the reincarnation thing. I gotta see it. Like I've seen videos of people talking about it and they say like they see like it may have been a tragic event and the person will come back as a maybe like the daughter of somebody else, and then they show like different. They may have a birthmark or something. You feel me? Different stuff like that. But I ain't never been a part of it, so I don't know. I don't know how.
I don't believe in reincarnation as far as like this lifetime, but I believe in like symbolic figures and I guess like objects, things that can remind you of the person, but that's solely like it's solely coming from God. You know what I'm saying? Because God knows how you viewed the person, how tight you and the person were, and like you said before, like He might send a butterfly. You might smell a smell that you smelled when your grandma or your dad was around. You know, see something that y'all would have enjoyed while they were here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like physical growth is just as important as spiritual growth. You know what I'm saying? Because like going back to Kyren Lacy, like he was physically growing, whether it was on the field, weight room, like he was growing physically, fans, all that other stuff. But like if he had the chance to grow spiritually, he would have actually took the opportunity to like transfer that over to like his spiritual self. Because at the end of the day, if your spirit weak, you're not gonna get through any of the stuff that God trying to put you through. You know what I'm saying?
But that's another thing. I feel like with that reincarnation, what happens to the people that doesn't fulfill their purpose, that doesn't find their purpose, that like takes the easy way out and doesn't fulfill what God has, like doesn't fulfill the plan that God has for them.
Well, I mean, there's really,
but that's the unknown. So it's really no way you can really.
I was gonna say it's really like the more common sense factor of it is like God He didn't get the chance to know you.
Yeah.
He didn't get the chance to, you know what I'm saying? Because He knows what you're gonna do before you even do it, what you're gonna say before you even say it. And Him having a plan for you, you shouldn't even know about it.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about your plan for Him, if you don't have faith in the plan that you don't know about, and you take your own life, it's kind of impossible for God to meet you in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Because God can be like, you didn't see my plan for you, but you're okay. Like, come on through. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's the unknown.
And that's why I think, does He send him back and say, try again? Or is it, that was your one chance, that was your one experience, and that was that? But yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, man. Okay, it's kind of hard to.
But yeah, that's something I think about sometimes too. But I try not to think about it too much because like that type of shit, I get my head all over the place.
Yeah, I be thinking about that a lot. Like the Bible talks about how when God does come back, we will eventually come back with Him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He come back for the individuals who did reach out for a relationship, who did strive for spiritual growth, and like who actually tried to get a better understanding of who He is in our life and who we are to Him.
What is told?
When we come back, it's just like, you know,
I ain't talking about grieving. You serious?
You just cut my man, dog.
Nah, you good?
Nah, cause I ain't cut him off. I'm trying to cut him off a cold. Just in there. I heard cold talk whole time.
Nah, bro. I deal with death and shit a lot differently than others. I don't like to say it, but like, I'm real numb when it comes to death.
Too.
So, and another thing, I might shake a couple people up, but I don't do funerals. That's something that me and my mama, we see eye to eye with. If I don't like going to funerals, cause that shit fuck me up in the inside. Like the only 2 funerals I've been to that I could recall is my 2 granddads. My mama granddad, my mama dad, and my dad. And just being in the funeral, like, I didn't cry. I didn't find emotion to cry. Like, even like my pops, like that was the first time I seen my dad cry. Was at his pop shit. Yeah. I think like as men, you kind of raised to not show emotion. So it's just like I don't really feel no type of way about death because like I gotta understand it's like, bro, we gonna die regardless.
Very true.
When my grandma got cancer, one of my homeboys, he told me, bro, and like this low-key stuck with me to this day. He was like, expect the worst, so you don't never gotta get ready for that. You feel me?
Feel me? That shit real.
Anticipatory grief.
Yeah.
Like you grief in advance.
When she passed away from cancer, it didn't really hit me as hard as if, you feel me, when I first found out, because you feel me, I was already.
I feel you on that. But my shit was different though. Cause with my pops, the doctor said he was doing better.
Right.
So with my pops, he had congestive heart failure, kidney failure, all that. So when it came to my pops, it was during COVID, so you know only one person could be in the hospital. And I'm glad because I didn't like seeing my pops with all them tubes and shit in them. Like I didn't like seeing them because that wasn't my pops. You feel me? He ain't had no strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom used to go. You know, your mama being a mama, she not gonna come back and tell you.
She not gonna tell you the real.
So she telling us, yeah, your dad doing okay, he doing okay. And I'm seeing my mama, that shit eating her up, cuz.
She trying to keep you up.
She's trying to stay strong for us too, me and my sister. So it was the Sunday. One Sunday came, and she brought me and my sister together. She told her straight up, like, it ain't looking too good, but don't lose faith. You feel me? So it was like it's always gonna stick with me when doctors say somebody doing better. Cause how, you feel me? I'm trying to prepare myself. But then it's slick, like I let my guard down when they said my pop, but my pop's about to come back home.
Same thing happened with me.
Cause you feel me? My
They discharged her. She
yeah,
died
my
in the
pop's
crib.
my pop's been to the hospital countless many times. My pop's he sat in there for weeks, almost 2 months at one point in time. But you gotta think though, us as black men, we try to be so strong. You feel me? We try to be so strong. We ain't gonna go to nobody and tell us we need some help.
Yeah.
You feel me? They told my pops that they want him to be on dialysis. He ain't want to do that. People gonna make him feel weak.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's different situations, different moments where it's like, you feel me? Grief is just
It's like
Take that grief, make it your own.
I remember when
Don't let it break you.
remember when I found out about my grandpa, like I said, like I was dealing with anticipatory grief, so like I was waiting for it to happen.
so you just seeing.
But I couldn't pick out or like figure out when it actually was gonna take place. And then I remember one day I was on the game with the guys, I just hear my sister screaming and crying. And I'm like he was at like a nursing home at the time. Like he was just chilling. And the next thing you know, boom, they break the news to me like, yeah, he
You can't trust this shit.
I think he's gone. And I'm just like, I ain't even have time to react. And when I was told, like, I was just throw it off. I was like, damn, like, he gone. You know what I'm saying? But it was because of how I dealt with the situation before it even happened. Like, I'm over here anticipating him not feel better or not getting back to who he usually was. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I know it's like my mind just wired different, but it's like you get to a point where you just
go and come up.
how you should. You get adjusted to it. Like you get adjusted that at some point it's gonna be my end. It's gonna be the time. It's like I live every day. I live by the day. I really don't care about the future for real.
Can't control.
Can't control it, bro. This is how I move, bro. Like we all here. We all was put on this earth to serve a purpose. And serve that purpose Gotta lay the rest.
I'm about to say, we were put on this earth to serve a purpose and live up to the standard and the calling that God had for us. And whether you live up to that standard or not dictates how soon or how late you leave the service. You know what I'm saying? Like the Egyptians, they looked at death as a gift. Like they said the most significant thing you can do in this lifetime is die. Like a person dying is like them receiving their test results, seeing what they did right, what they did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like old age death is beautiful, and in some cases, young age death can be beautiful, but death alone, regardless of how beautiful it is, like, it still hurts. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing I can say about grief is that I'm thankful for it because it shows me that like life is not easy and that it takes a real moment or like a real experience of pain to reach the best version of yourself.
Yeah. They really mean it when they say beauty is pain.
Yes.
You gotta call it. And I feel cool when he said he slick numb, because it's like after my pops, it was like, all right, it was like I just lost my dad, cause after that I lost my uncle. After that, but it's like I couldn't really, like, bro, like ain't no pain going equivalent to, you feel me? So when it comes to death, bro, I am slick numb to that shit.
It's like the worst of the worst happens. So you just
listen, I can equivalent to that if I leave my mom and my sister.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's what I was saying. I'm like, this.
And I want to say something to the podcast. If you are a young black man and you lose your dad and you don't really know what's going on and you may want to be with your friends or turn to the wrong things, find a strong, intelligent mentor, somebody you can go to, talk to. Mentorship is the best thing you can have in your life. It's this man by the name of Wally Rayner, the best mentor I could ever have in my life, changed my life. I would not be right here if it wasn't for him. I grew up without a dad. I would not be, I lack a lot of things because my dad unfortunately passed when I was young. But I don't blame him. I don't blame nobody for that. It's just how my deck of cards was dealt. And I ain't mad at nobody. But mentorship is the best thing I could ever say to you.
Gotta play the hand you dealt.
No cap.
Got to.
Like, oh bullshit, bro. I got an argument. I'm not like an argument, but I got in a disagreement with my pops because I was telling them like, bro, I really just like being alone on. And he was like, bro, that's not good. But it's just like, I feel as though everybody got to search themselves, bro. Everybody got to find themselves. Cause you can't be around nobody if you don't know about yourself within. Also. So if you can find a way to be by yourself and function by yourself, you're gonna be fine, bro.
Learn to love yourself before you love anybody else.
I'm about to say, Sean said the best. Self-love is the best love, bro. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
Every time you look in that mirror, say, I am, and say something positive after it. It's always gonna start with you, and it's gonna end with you. Only you laying in that casket.
It's a fact. You come in this world alone, you're gonna leave alone, bro.
Sure, we can call that.
No cap. All right, before we end this jump, let me go ahead. You know I gotta lead the pod with a little something. Rest in peace, Kyren Lacy, man.
No cap.
Rest in peace. The easy way, the easy way out ain't never the best way out, ain't never the good way out. But you never know what somebody going through. Check on your people. I don't care if they smiling every day, they making everybody laugh every day. Them be the ones you really need to check on. You feel me? Because they find a joy in everybody else, not find a joy in themselves. So, you feel me? You see us together, we gonna check on each other. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always text mode, mad, cool. You feel me? But, hey, y'all straight. How your mental going? Because you never know, cuz. And then you gonna feel guilty when that day come. You're like, damn, I could've checked on my dog this day. You know what I'm saying? So, love your people, surround yourself with good people. Make sure you show nourishment to your peoples. And you wouldn't have to worry about that. But long live Kyren Lacy, bro.
Hey.
God first.
Hey, you said something very important. My bad part. He said something very important. Y'all see these group of people right here? I wish y'all could see my man Gary. I wish y'all could see Cam. Surround yourself with good individuals, please. Strong soldiers. You need good men around you if you want to be successful.
Damn right. All right.
Tell me.
Gone.
Till then, bro, it's your book.
Matt.
Sean, man. Y'all be you.
Gone.
Yo, it's your boy BOOK, Straight Vibe Podcast, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Fuck with us, man. Go ahead and subscribe right there. That's our most recent video. That's our catalog. Come check us out, man. Straight Vibe Podcast.